So in the planning phases of the TRIsle of Wight, just had a fantastic conversation with Mike James, who's the endurance PT. So I worked with Jamesy back at Headley Court with the military, and yeah, just tapping into him about how I start this, how I start planning. So really exciting. He's made it feel realistic. I've got plenty of time. If you took any one of those elements, like if you took the run, for example, it's a marathon, so it's 20 weeks really is all you would need is what you would need to build up. So I've got time to start working on the 3 elements. One brilliant bit of advice he gave me was, I love going in the gym. That's my comfort zone. It's not the endurance stuff. It's not swimming. I'm happier like lifting weights and dictating my rest periods and things like that. So, but I can still keep that going, and I'm almost going to set myself a pre-season. So to ramp up my S&C work, to get myself as strong as possible, so that I'm in the best position when come Christmas time, when I really ramp up the cardio, that yeah, I'm robust enough to cope with it really. Yeah, so plenty to think about, and I think I need to find myself a good S&C, so that'll be the next plan. Hi, so it's the 29th of July. I realise that these videos probably aren't going to come out sort of in any sequential order, or they're going to come out a little bit late, but today was just a bit of a milestone mentally really for me, because I've sort of been travelling for the last month. I've been in America, and I've recently just spent a couple of days in France with my dad, and so coming back I was like, right, okay, this is now where it starts. I'm going to sort of enter like a little pre-season and just start familiarising myself with the run, the bike and the swim, and just to give you guys an idea of how bad I am at this, and like this isn't going to be like a routine thing for me, is that was sort of my first run in probably a couple of months, and I just did 5k in half an hour, and I'm absolutely wiped out. So yeah, so a very long way to go. So just off the back of just another short run, just to sort of ease into it, but yeah, the planning stages are coming together. I was really lucky yesterday to spend a couple of hours just chatting with Chloe Pollard, who is an under 23 world aquathlon champion and silver medalist, and is an open water national silver medalist and bronze medalist, and yeah, really thankful that her and her boyfriend are going to put together like a swimming training plan for me. So starting off the most basic and building up, but bearing in mind that the actual swim will be around 99 kilometers. Really useful info, and yeah, great to have her on board, and it feels like the team is starting to grow.
Yeah, I'll turn this. Should I turn my camera off?
No, keep it on.
What do you guys look at me?
Yeah.
So how are you feeling after your first week of training?
Good, mate, good. I think definitely the right decision to ramp that back down to about 90%.
Yeah.
So is that just, I guess, like if you estimate from 5, it is just that as an estimate. I don't know that top end what my real 1RM is. So is 100% maybe just overshot it, or?
Well, no, what it is, so that will be, that's your estimated 1RM if you did proper warm-ups and you just, went for 1 rep, obviously.
Yeah.
That is like, judging by what you can do for 5, that's what you should be able to do for 1.
Hi guys, so I'm here just quickly to explain Sam's strength program. He's obviously undertaking an endurance event in the form of the triathlon around the Isle of Wight. So we have to get him prepared for that. So the first part in the early preparation is I've given him a basic 4-week strength program, which contains 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days. In that is a mixture of exercises. What you would normally find is various single leg and double leg bilateral exercises, as well as push-pull exercises for the upper body. Obviously, Sam, one of the most challenging parts of Sam's event is going to be the swim. So a big focus at the moment is just trying to build a little bit of upper body strength, so in his shoulders and his upper back. Sam hasn't actually had a structured strength program for a while, so essentially the first part is just to get a little bit of a base in his strength so that he can then continue with his preparations. He's working on swimming at the moment as well.
So just back from my first swim. It was quite an early morning one, so I'm a bit tired. But yeah, 1.5k, broken up into different intervals, and it took me about an hour, which is a bit of a worry because I've just worked out I need to do about 65 times that distance, and if that's the speed I'm going at the moment, then that's going to take me 60 something hours. So obviously I'll try and get this done in 24 to 26, so long way to go.
Rather than push him really hard in the first 4 weeks and kind of which could potentially overload him, what I've done is I've given him a strength program where his perceived exertion isn't too high at this stage.
When it's in the higher ranges, like 8 to 12 reps, it's actually quite it's hard work, and just takes a bit of time to build up that endurance and the strength. So yeah, and also with the other training you're doing, if you were just doing gym, so say you're a power lifter or a weightlifter or whatever, it'd probably be fine actually to keep it a bit higher. However, you're still doing the swimming, you got other stuff going on. So I think, especially with more of a hypertrophy program, I think it's okay to have it a bit lighter, because at the end of the day, if you feel like it's too easy, you can just add on another set,
Yeah. I think the limitation I've got is it's a public gym and there's not a great deal of equipment. So if there's 2 squat racks, and it's the sort of place where people will go and bicep curl in the squat rack, and they'll stay there all day. So there's sometimes a bit of an issue with that.
Are you doing this full time? At the minute?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're not working alongside it, so you can dedicate all your time to it.
I can dedicate most of my time to it. I've got I'm speaking at a few conferences, a couple of lectures. I'm doing the odd bit of pitch side cover and things like that, just to bring pocket money in. But at the moment I can dedicate quite a bit of time to it.
Yeah, that's good.
So. Great news. The guys at the physionetwork.com have donated a pot of money towards the challenge, and we're going to leave it up to you to decide how it gets split between the 3 charities that I'm raising money for. Now, I've always been given stick about the size of my tiny calves, which really won't help me for my marathon. So as my program aims to increase their size, I want you guys to guess whether or not I can achieve significant results in the next 4 weeks. But,
I think the calf one's good though. We're definitely going to have to add in some more calf raises. We can't be doing 4 sets of 12 for a week.
That's it, yeah, for a week. And then, you've got insider knowledge, just vote no.
yeah, that's true. I'll bet no.
I bet no, because people now following the Facebook's the biggest thing. Instagram and Twitter are really slow. I'm not getting much uptake on that, but Facebook seems to have a huge interaction.
Yeah, I think keep going with all of them, because they'll appeal to different people, and also although people might not be engaging as much with Instagram, for instance, it might be further down the line that that's where it spikes up, and that's where you're getting more. Just once it's all finished, you can just send it out. This was the program I did, the whole time.
Yeah. I want to share. I want it to be transparent. I want people to sort of see what I'm doing, and that's the whole point of it, really. But so I've just finished swim number 2, and I really thought I wasn't going to finish it. So sort of the first half really was a real slog. My shoulders got tired really quickly. My breathing was all over the place, and I just thought, oh no, this is too soon after the first swim. Like, there's definitely been days where I've gone for a swim and it's taken me a little bit of time to warm up because my shoulders are tired from the gym.
Right.
But I want that. Like, I need, because I got in there and thought, oh good, I've worked them because they need to be stronger. So I'm not against that feeling, but at the same time, at the moment I'm doing 2 very small swims, but soon they're gonna really ramp up. But then the intervals were broken up. There was an easy 100 meters sort of in the middle, and something just changed from then, and actually the second half was a lot easier than the first. I think I've said a couple of times that my worry will be that my mind will beat me before my body. So for me, that was, I know this is only the second swim, but that was a massive milestone for me really, because that was one where I did get tired, my arms did get tired, and I don't know, I think I've been even a year ago or a few months ago, I'd have just gone, no, I'm not feeling it, and I'd have stopped and gone and done something else, or just had a rest day. So that's massive for me. It shows me that I've got the challenges and motivation enough to sort of keep me going, and I sort of knew that it didn't matter how fast I went, it was just I had to get the distances in. So massive. That was massive for me. So yeah, I'm feeling quite chuffed. It was probably the ugliest swim you've ever seen, and I think there was a few people in my lane that kept overtaking me, and they were getting a bit peeved, but I don't care. So now I'm feeling good. I'll end up doing double days, obviously, so I'll have to do like swim in the morning, run in the evening sort of stuff. So again, familiarization. That's why this phase now of getting my legs as strong as I can is going to be important. So
how long have we got with gym specific stuff? Because we have to get you as strong as we can, but then we have to maintain it. I
think this is where we need a Skype call, really.
We have 12 weeks.
Okay. Well, yeah, it'd be good to speak to so Sally's done Ironman events, Mike James has done Ironman events, like Chloe's done triathlon. So start speaking to them about realistically, how long have I got where the gym is the primary focus, and how long before that needs to switch. So. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, mate. Good to chat.
Enjoy your swim.
Thanks, mate. Speak soon.
Speak to you in a bit.
Bye, mate. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so that's me just out of the port at Hampton. Change of scenery today, but a bit of a mental challenge. First of all, it was supposed to be a day off, but I ended up working yesterday, so had to fit in the swim today. The pool is 36 meters. I've been training in 25, and it's amazing what that little extra does to your rhythm and your breathing. And then we got here right at the end of swim club, and there was a queue to get in the pool, and all the lanes were packed, and just really busy, and so I ended up getting in my own head, which is my biggest worry about the whole challenge, is my head will beat me. But got in my own head, got agitated, got annoyed with little things, couldn't get my breathing right. Terrible swim. Hated it, fought through it, was ugly. I'm actually quite pissed off. I'm angry with myself for getting in my own head, but anyway, did it.